friends, welcome to my channel, Diet Coke and Diamonds. My name is Natalie, and today we have my month in review for the month of January. In these month in review videos, I go through any completions, any whips, and any plans for the upcoming month in diamond painting, pixels, and adult coloring, if I made any progress in those areas. You can almost certainly guarantee you're going to have diamond painting finishes. Whether or not you have pixels or adult coloring is another story. This kit right here is my one and only finish for the month of January, and this is the Flossy Fox Shop Stitch Along. This was called the Flower Dragon Meadow Stitch Along, and this started in August of 2025. I got the materials and everything in September, and so I started this kit on September 6th, 2025, and I finished it on January 27th, 2026. The way that this worked is one part of the pattern was released every month, and as long as you had bought the original pattern, you got emailed the new section. So the pink dragon was first, the purple dragon was second, but by the time I got my materials, they were both out, so I did both of these together. The third dragon was the blue one right here. The fourth one was the red one at the top with the little green one in the corner. Then we had this guy as number 5 with this guy, and then we had this one as number 6. I really enjoyed this kit. The way that the cross-stitch conversion projects work is you have to purchase the pattern first and then get your materials elsewhere. So the pattern came from Flossy Fox Shop. I will have her shop listed down below. She is on Etsy. And the materials came from Jaded Gem Shop. Jaded Gem Shop also has Flossy Fox Shop licensed with her. So you can, if you like the style of artwork, you can go find pre-packaged diamond painting kits from Flossy Fox Shop in her shop. Okay, so I loved working on this. I did purchase the Night of the Frost Dragon Stitch Along, which was the one that came out in 2024 and went through the beginning of 2025. I was working on that one as a cross stitch and never got past part 2. So doing it as a cross stitch conversion is definitely what I'm going to do from now on. I really liked getting one section each month. I thought that was so fun. The special drill placement in this was really good. Because Jade collaborated with Flossy Fox Shop for this stitch along, she was able to chart in some special drills, which is not usually something that you see with a cross-stitch conversion project. This green dragon right here is almost entirely made out of those like glimmer drills, this like lighter green color. And I did have quite a bit of trash in those glimmer drills. There was a lot of them that were like diamond shaped. So like I know a square is a diamond if you turn it on its side, but these were like more like elongated diamonds almost. So they were too big. So I did have to pick around quite a bit of trash, but that was the only color that I noticed that particular problem in. The background color also had quite a bit of trash, but there was more than enough to complete it. I didn't have any other drill issues or quality issues or anything of that nature. This was so much fun to do, and I cannot wait for the next stitch along to come out. So this is my first finish of 2026 and my 93rd finish total. Now let's get into the whips that I have made progress on. So if you're new to my channel, I currently have, now that this is finished, I currently have 10 whips, but I only show the whips on my channel during my month in reviews if I have made progress on them during the month. If not, they are not shown until the whip parade. So the whips that I'm going to show, I actually did make progress on. Okay, this first one is Bella Notte. It is from Diamond Art Club, and it's by Disney, Lady and the Tramp. This was a birthday gift from Tiffany, Diamonds at Tiffany's, and I'm loving working on this kit so much. I take this kit when I go to my mom's house. So this is a slower going, longer term whip, and I'm completely fine with that. I got this finished up here, and then I started going across here. My plan is I've actually cut a section right here that runs right along the tramp's ear, and I'm going to come down to here and then do the same over here and go around the two characters. I want to finish on the tramp because he is my favorite of the two. I don't know when this kit will be finished. Ideally, I will get it finished before June because I would like to have a new project to start taking out to her house, but it has been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun, and I am thoroughly enjoying working on it, and I just think it's turning out so nice. I do want to hang this up in my house when it's done because Lady and the Tramp, if you don't know, is my favorite Disney movie, and I just love it so much. I love dogs, and I love it, and I have no complaints whatsoever. So that's the first whip that I made progress on. The next whip that I made progress on, I can't fit fully in frame. So this is Rainy Day by Lynn, and here's the bottom. And I'm sorry, I keep knocking the camera. Let me roll her a little bit. Okay, so here's the top. So as you can see, I'm almost done with this project. In case you don't know, I worked on this for my work week challenge video, which I will link below. That's where I pretended like I got diamond painting. I got to be a diamond painter for work and tried to do 40 hours of diamond painting in a work week. And this was the kit that I focused on for that challenge. After that, I was sick of working on it because I am a multi-whipper to my core. And so I put this away for a little while, but I did bring it back out, and I got the rest of this row. I think this was already done. I got the rest of this done, and now I'm working on her hair right here. I'm almost done with this section. I will finish it today. I am filming this a little bit early. It is January 29th or 30th. What's today? It's the 30th. It's January 30th. I am filming this a little bit early, but I know I will not finish this project before the end of the year or the end of the month. Because I am planning to do another challenge video tomorrow, and this is not the project that I'm going to be working on. So hopefully this will be a finish in the month of February. We shall see, but this is how much I have left, and I love this kit. It's in my top five favorites of all time. One thing I will say about it is the grid field is very tight. It's very, very tight. And that is like a little bit annoying, but I am going to go over it with a rolling pin when I'm done, just to make sure all the drills are like nice and snug in there. But so far so good, and I think she's turning out stunning. Diamond Art Club and Lynn are no longer licensed together, but Diamond Art Club's renderings of Lynn's artwork is just unmatched. So this is Rainy Day. Let's move on to the next. All right, my next whip that I made progress on actually was a new start in the month of January. This is my chaos kit of the month, and we will be spinning the wheel later on to determine my chaos kit for February. I have covered the bottom section in release papers. I did have a very sweet friend reach out and send me some release papers that go up to 60, so I might cover the top in the remaining numbers so that I can work on the whole thing at once. But this part fits on my table, so it kind of works out well. I'm just having random people pick numbers, and that's how I'm determining which section I work on. So I've done 4 sections so far. I really need to get a move on because I want to have this chaos kit done by the end of March, because I don't want these chaos kits to stay as whips for very long. I will say, so this was the first section I did, and then I did this one right here. And then I think I did this one right here, and then I did this one, and this one has been my favorite. So, even though this artwork is not my cup of tea in general, and this is one of my kits that I regret purchasing, I loved working on this little bird. I thought it was so cute. It was so fun to watch it come to life, and I am enjoying doing it this way. I definitely want to make way more progress on this next month. I think I'm going to set a goal to do at least 10 sections on this kit next month, so you guys can help me stay to that. But ideally, I would work even more on this kit. We shall see. But this is Family Circus by Richard Lorenz, and it's from Diamond Art Club, and that's how far I've gotten. All right, this is Marine to Life, and I actually did do a section on this kit this month. I only did one. It was this section right here, but I did work on this. I did make some progress, and I'm happy about that. Next month, I want to finish this row. So if I come back on here for my month in review for February, and I'm like, hey guys, I didn't work on it at all, or hey guys, I only did one section, yell at me in the comments, because I want to finish this row at least. Really, once I finish this row and then do another row, or I guess these are columns. Once I finish this column and then do another column, I'm halfway done, and that would be ideal. I want to have this done by the end of June because I want to start Venice Still Life. I am single placing this kit, and so I do want, I mean, it does take a little bit longer. It is old Diamond Art Club. I got this kit in 2021, and so that's why I chose to single place it, but I think it is turning out beautifully, and I cannot wait to see more of like the water. Like, I love how this water looks so good. So I did make progress on it, just not very much. But this is Marine to Life by Dominic, Davison, and Diamond Art Club. This next kit is Afternoon Tea by Art by Julia. This was my official entry into the event that I co-hosted this month with Tiffany from Diamonds at Tiffany's and Michaela from Michaela Renee. As you can see, I did not finish. And actually, you know what? I've been working on Rainy Day the last few days. I just stopped in like midsection, and that is not covered. Like, I need to finish this section. What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. Like, what the heck is that? Anyway, I'm doing this in a really random order. I did the bottom two sections first, and then I flipped it on its side, and I did those. And then I like pulled it down so that I could reach here. And then I don't know how I got to this one. I don't know what's happening, but this has been like really fun to do. If you like, there's nothing done on the top. So let me pull it down so you can see the top, but there's nothing done on the top. So that's as far as I got. If you are wanting to do an Art by Julia and you are hesitant because of the color blocking, I highly recommend this kit. You all know I do not enjoy a lot of color blocking, especially light colored color blocking. And this has really, really not been that bad. It is a lot of line blocking and a lot of good confetti. So it is a really, really good balance of color blocking and confetti. And so if you have a bunch of Art by Julias, but you're hesitant because of the color blocking, start with Afternoon Tea. It's a manageable size, and it really hasn't been bad at all, like with the color blocking. There was only like one really big heavy color blocking section, like right here. But other than that, it's really not been that much color blocking at all. So this is it for Afternoon Tea. Okay, I do have one more whip that I have made progress on. It is the Crafter's Den Summer Mystery from Jaded Gem Shop. I am going to show it. If you do not want to see it, look away. I will try not to make any references to what is in the kit, and then I will pull it away before we keep talking. Okay, so this is how far I've gotten, and I'm loving how this is turning out. This is my only round that I'm currently working on. So it is a joy to go back to this kit and have a round to work on, because like when I tell you I'm getting burned out on squares, I'm getting burned out on squares. I need both in my life. So it's so nice to come to this one and it's around. The rendering of these right here is just, it's stunning. I know what this is. I might have had this spoiled for me a little bit. I still don't know what it looks like, but I know what it is. And that's okay. It's my own fault for not finishing it sooner. But I can't wait to see the rest of this. So almost halfway. Maybe like right there I'll be halfway. Almost. I am hoping to make some progress on this this month. Ideally, I will get this one finished in February as well, because I'm sick of having it as a whip, because like it's a summer mystery and it's winter. We're gonna have a snowstorm tomorrow, and I'm still working on a summer kit. But I don't know the artist. Jade never released that, or hasn't released that information yet. But this one will be available on her shop as a regular kit. That's what she does with all of her mystery kits after the season has ended. It's just been delayed because of everything got delayed with the tariffs and the shipping and all that stuff. So I'm going to pull this away now. So there's no more spoilers. You can look again if you were avoiding that. Okay. I do have one completion for Pixyls, and that is, let me move that. Okay, I'll bring that back in a minute. My Mini World in a Fish Tank sticker sheet. Look at that. It's so cute. I loved the little turtle. And I finished this month, I think. Did I finish this last month? Am I confused? I don't think so. I think I finished this month. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I finished this month. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So, here we go. Mini World in a Fish Tank. Now it's going to go in my book. I have one Pixel whip, and that is the second sheet of the Christmas edition. I am trying to do a sticker every week in the year. However, I've already failed. So I did this one on the other one, and then I started this one. I started this one, as you can see, but then I was tired, so I went to bed. So I failed, but it's fine. I'm gonna finish this one and hopefully get this done by the time you guys see this, the next month in review. Okay, let me pull this back so you have something to look at. As far as adult coloring goes, I actually do have an adult coloring whip. However, It is my lunchtime whip. I've decided I took my coloring book to work with my good acrylic markers, paint markers, and I've been coloring on my lunch break at work. So I finally got everything swatched and I started on my first page. I will pop up a picture of the whip. Again, Lady and the Tramp, it's my favorite. So I'm working on that at lunch. I probably will finish it the next time I'm in the office, but I did not go in the office today, so I was not able to finish it. And once I finish it, I will make sure to bring it home for my next month in review so that I can show it in person. But that's my only whip for coloring. Okay. So I made this little tracker for my how many days during the month I diamond painted at least a section. I will be able to fill this one in because I'm almost done with the section on rainy day. So that will be filled in. And then I'm doing a challenge tomorrow that's going to last 10 hours. That will be filled in. So in the month of January, I only missed 2 days. This was a Thursday and a Friday. Those are office days and I was exhausted. I competed? No. What do I want to say? How do I say it? Participated. I participated in the Art by Julia event, which I co-hosted with my friends. I've already talked about that. And I only had one completion, the Flower Dragon Meadow South. Whips going into February, there are 10. So I will fill that in because I'm not going to have any more completions for the month of January. And I'm going to do the same thing every month. So I'm just excited to track that kind of stuff. Other things that I'm tracking are my refresh of Roberta. So I have completed the Flossy Fox Shop Stitch Along and I replaced it with Kitchen Ducks by Art by Julia. You might remember that I was going to do both during the event and I clearly never did. I started on this one. I never touched Kitchen Ducks except I did kit it up. So Kitchen Ducks is going to go up on Roberta because now she's kitted up and she's going to replace the Flossy Fox Shop Stitch Along and that will help my refresh of Roberta. Here's my Pixyls log and as we can see, I missed last week, which is completely fine. I'm not worried about it. And then my buy less than I did last year tracker. So in January, I bought 0. And in January of this year, I bought 3. So I failed January, which I expected to because I didn't buy any in January last year. Totally fine. I'm going to fill this in and that's going to be a red square. Okay, so next, let's talk about my year of chaos. Well, let's talk about plans and then we'll go into my year of chaos. Okay, so we're about to spin the wheel for my year of chaos. And that will be a plan. My other plan is, and I'm not sure when I want to start this kit. It really will depend on when I get some stuff finished and free up some storage. But Dragon Riders by Chrissabug is one of my kits. That is my top 5 anticipated kits that I want to work on this year. And it also works for Elisa's event, Mank Arts and Crafts, the Lunar New Year DP Along. It works for Mackenzie's event, Dragon Wing Diamonds. Hers is called Stoke Your Dragonfire. That's in March. And then it works for Jessica, the Stealthy Crafter. Her event is the Chrissabug Along, and that is in April. And Dragon Riders is by Chrissabug, so it works for that. So that kit will work for all 3 events. And I do really want to work on that this year. I'll pop up a picture so you can see the artwork, but it's pretty big. I did get it in rounds. And I want to get that started this month. I don't know when I'll start it. It really will depend on when I get some things finished, but that's one that I'm thinking about pulling out this month. I also plan on working on Night Kitsune as my official entry into Elisa's event. I'll pop up a picture of that as well. That kit has been kitted up for at least a year. So I want to get that one done and get it off Roberta. It's by Jeremiah Ketner, and I love the artwork. I worked on a Jeremiah Ketner for her event last year and loved every minute of it. So I want to keep the tradition alive and do another Jeremiah Ketner this year. So I'm planning to start Night Kitsune, possibly Dragon Riders, and then let's go to the whip wheel, or it's not a whip wheel. Let's go to the February Chaos wheel and spin to see which kit will get chosen, and then I'm going to pull the canvas out so you guys can see what it looks like. Before we spin the wheel, the 5 kits that could possibly be chosen, and I'll put up pictures of all of them. Eiffel Tower by Adrian Chesterman and Diamond Art Club. New Horizons by Elora Paltret and Diamond Artisan Shop. Einefel by Margaret Morales and Diamond Art Club. Isabel by Sybil Art and Diamond Art Club. What was the last one? Kitty Cat by Jeremiah Ketner and Diamond Art Club. Ideally, I really would like Isabel because it's a round, it's smaller, I think, and that's just kind of the one I'm hoping for. So let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Okay, so New Horizons by Laura Paltrett and Diamond Artisan Shop. I did get this kit in rounds, which I'm happy about because I was thinking this was a square. And it is a 56.4 by 79 centimeter, so it is a little bit big, but close to my sweet spot. And it's a lot of color blocking, so I think it will go pretty quickly. I've never worked on a Diamond Artisan kit. Let me show you guys the top. Oops, sorry. I've never worked on a Diamond Artisan kit before, so I am very excited to work on one this year. And Animal Crossing is having their moment right now with the update that just came out. I'm very excited to do little KK slider in the background. This will be fun. I love the color palette. I think it's stunning. I love the colors in this tablecloth. So, you know, I wanted what I wanted and I didn't get it. It's fine. Here is a better look at the original artwork. I mean, it's really cute. It is super cute. So it has 47 colors, 1, 2, 3 ABs, 3 glimmers, and then a sea drill. What is a sea drill? A crystal? Possibly? I'm looking to see if I can see it in these drill packs, and I do not. Maybe a crystal. But here's a look at our color palette. And I guess I'll be kitting this up. I don't know if I'm going to do release paper with this one or not. Maybe because it doesn't have the perforated cover since it's not a Diamond Art Club. But I'm very excited to get this one started and see like how Diamond Artisan's quality is. I've only heard good things. So I am excited to try out a new shop, new to me shop. Okay. I want to apologize for how I sounded in this video. I am sick and talking this much has just made me cough and cough and cough and cough. I'm going to try to edit out the coughing as much as possible. But I am stubborn and I like to talk through my coughing like an idiot. So sometimes it might be impossible to do that. But let me know in the comments. Are you excited that this is the kit that got picked? Are you proud of me that I made so much progress on so many whips? And let me know, what did you get finished this month? What did you hope to finish this month? Do you have any other goals that you want me to know about? Let me know about all the things. And how many kits do you guys think I'm going to finish in the month of February? I'm hoping I finish 2. If I can get 2 of these whips, like I feel like I could get Rainy Day done, and I feel like I could get Afternoon Tea done. I'd love that if I could get 2 of these whips knocked out, because I'm starting, you know, I go through these spouts where I get overwhelmed with my whips, and then I'm like, wait, I need more whips, because I'm insane. So let me know all the things in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!